Welcome back. One big box chain is thinking outside of the box by putting its produce on wheels.
So joining us this morning is Jim Hyland with Roundy's to talk about the company's mobile market. And Jim, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, we were approached by Hunger Task Force back in late 2015 to be their grocery partner for the mobile market. They had received a grant, some grant money, and had gone and got a used NASCAR trailer, and we wrapped it with Fresh Picks Mobile Market. And we started off slow, and it has grown tremendously since that time in 2015. So, we are Wisconsin's grocer. That's how we look at it. We're part of the community. We're Wisconsin proud. Roundy's been around 145 years. So it was a no-brainer for us to get involved with this.
So where can people find the market, and what is actually on that mobile market that helps us understand just how you're bringing this?
Sure. If you go on either Hunger Task Force website, hungertaskforce.org, or you go on pickandsave.com/mobile market, you'll find the schedule, and you'll find where the routes are, where we're going to be. Right now we're up to about 30 locations and about 40 stops during the month. So all the information is there. It's also word of mouth. It's spread quite well through word of mouth.
So what's been the feedback when you go into the neighborhood and people see this truck come in, it's got fresh produce?
Well, it's a good question, because I think initially when we did this, the first month being October 2015, you've got to build the trust of the community up. Mm-hmm. So credit to Sherry Tussler and her team at Hunger Task Force for doing just that. And let me just give you a number just to show you how it's advanced. In the first month we did it, I think we had about a little over 400 customers and probably $5,000 in sales. May of this year, May of 2017, we had over 1,700 customers and about $30,000 in sales.
Wow.
So it's really grown. The community's accepted it, and we continue to tweak it as necessary.
And, I think one of the things that was discussed in the segment prior to you is the fact that people have limited access to some of the bigger grocery stores. Is this an answer to that, you believe?
I think it's part of an answer, no doubt about it. We're able to get out there to people with hardships, people who can't get on the market. We have volunteers that will come and shop for them. They'll bring the product out and show them. So I think it's really been accepted. I think it is an answer, but it's more so not just shopping for groceries, it's shopping for healthy food. Mm-hmm. We have about 40 different products, fruit and vegetables that we offer, 10 to 20 products of meat, dairy, but all very healthy products. You'll find no canned food, no processed food on the mobile market. We not only want to serve that community that is in a food desert, we want to serve them with healthy food.
And Jim, we heard from George in the previous segment about it's not just an issue in urban areas, but rural. So have you looked at other parts of the state and other parts of the region that you serve?
Well, right now we're focused on Milwaukee County. And will we do something else? Never say never. But what we want to do is just tweak the one we have to the best of its ability. And then we'll take a look at other things. The rural areas, I think the USDA definition is 10 miles versus 1 mile for a food desert. So, we do serve a lot of what we call outlier areas outside of our major urban areas with our stores, but we just think it's important. Our home base is Milwaukee County. We want to stay there first and do the best job we can.
Jim, can you talk at all about the challenge or the balancing act a business has to take in being community responsible and also running a business, because you don't have your brick and mortar stores in some of these locations?
Well, I think you want to be part of the community, not just in the community. And that's how we look at it. That's how we've always looked at it. So, it takes, we have dedicated people to do this. We have a cashier on the truck. We have to make sure that produce is pulled that morning. Some of the products are pulled the night before. So there's a lot of work that goes into it on our end. Now, through the grant that Hunger Task Force has received, we're able to offer a 25% discount to these people.
Wow.
So it's also helpful to people on EBT SNAP or lower income neighborhoods. So there's an additional benefit there too.
So when you look at the big picture here, you talked about this really was a no-brainer for you, and obviously partnering with the Hunger Task Force. But does there still need to be a dialogue about more options, more things available for people?
I think there does. I think there does need to be more dialogue. I think other communities need to take a look at this. Other companies need to take a look at this. it's been very successful. There's studies being done right now at major universities as there are these types of trucks in other areas of the country. And I'm anxious to see some of those and read some of those. I'm subscribed to them just to see how we're doing compared to other people. But I do believe this is an answer because the government does have money and provide money for these things. And the grant money is available and it's very helpful. So it's a public-private partnership. That's what needs to happen.
All right.
Jim, thank you very much.
Thank you.